Many people who stay in the Crown Point area choose to bathe at Swallows Beach. Indeed, I have often recommended Swallows Beach to persons, especially those with small children. For others, a visit to Tobago is not complete unless they bathe at Pigeon Point.
But have you ever considered bathing in the middle? What do I mean by the middle? I mean that stretch of beach that is between Swallows Bay or Swallows Beach and Pigeon Point Beach. That's what I mean by the middle. I was first introduced to this beach, or this section of beach, when I was about, I think 17 years or 18 years old. I came to Tobago, 3 of us came to Tobago. We got a flight and we came, but we had nowhere to stay. We had not made any sort of booking beforehand. We arrived, had a fun day, and then that afternoon started thinking about where shall we stay. Well, unfortunately for us, I can't remember what was happening in Tobago, but everywhere we went, sorry, no room, booked out. And we were looking at a night sleeping on a bench in Storby. And then we suddenly met a friend of ours from the same neighborhood in Point 14. And he had a room in a hotel along here. I think the building is still there, Coronado. And he said, well, you could stay in my room. And so the 4 of us, for the next 3 days, shared that room every night. And in the day, out on the beach. I have another friend who every time she comes to Bago, this is where she comes to bathe. One of the attractions of here is something that is important to West Indians. When we go to the beach, we want the sun, but we don't want to sit in the sun. We leave that for European and American tourists. We want sun, but we also want there to be shade. And along here, you have the trees that line the seashore, so that you can park, as you see here, or you saw higher up, and then put out your chairs under the trees, bathe, and then come back to your chair in the shade. Most important for a West Indian at a beach is the shade. In a little while I'm going to go in the water and show you what it's like, how nice and refreshing it is. So I'm calling this bathing in the middle, because indeed you'll be in the middle between the 2 more popular bathing areas. Okay, time to go in the water, show you what it's like. This section has a bit of wave. A little after here, I'm going to go down to the other end and try out the water there. We're going to try the water in 2 places this morning. Let's see what it's like. Yeah. Oh yes, nice sandy bottom, no big stones, and the water, oh gosh folks, it's not yet 8 o'clock in the morning, but the water warm and nice. Hi, morning, good morning. Oh yes. Okay. All right, as I walk out, I realize it's a mixture. Sand and some stone. And hey, Up on a sandbank now. Up on a sandbank. Alright. Let me duck under and take the camera down with me and show you. Oh yeah. So a mixture of sand and some stones. Sun is coming back out. Well, it's playing hide and seek with the clouds this morning. Bit of peekaboo going on. So this is bathing in the middle. Well, I shutting off the camera for a little bit until I go down to the other end of the beach, and then I'm just going to soak in this water for a few more minutes. Okay, so I've walked a little way down the beach back towards Swallows Beach, in the area where you see these big rocks piled up on the side of the road. No real parking for your car immediately here, but just a little way up the road there's a cleared area that you could park. So now I've come to see what the water is like in this stretch. So we're going in to see. Well, sandy all the way so far. Little drop, bit more of a drop. Okay. Oops, stone. Aye, stone. Water nice. Oops. Here's Stony. Let me see if I go a little beyond where these waves are crashing. Oh, the water nice, but it's stony. Definitely stony. All right, I'm walking further back up the beach, or I suppose you could say down the beach, heading more towards Swallows Bay end, in the section where vendors come and hang up their items for sale. So going down a little way, and I'll test the water there. Just need somewhere to rest my cap and my jersey. Yeah. Well, you have to keep up with what the young people doing. What's that? That's right. Have to keep up with the times. Don't mind the gray hair. Have to keep up with it. All right. Okay. Let's try the water. Well, it starts off sandy here. Let's see as I go out. Okay. Start off sandy. Rocks. And then a bounce of rocks.
If you liked this video, please hit the like button and share the video.
But my gosh, the water is nice. And as I said, what? 5 after 8 in the morning and it's warm. Let me give you a view underneath. Okay. Well, I've been past, yeah, alright. I went past the stony area and I'm in sand now. Ah, okay. It's patches of sand and patches of stone. Up again. What am I on now? Nah, stone again. Stone. Well, I'll just stay here and enjoy the water for a few minutes. Folks, I've given this beach a real good test this morning. So I've walked back in the opposite direction and come down much closer to where the hotel is and where the fishing boats are. I'm testing out the water here. I have a feeling that I'm going to get a nice sandy bottom for at least part of the way. Alright, and so far we're going good. Doing very good. Yes, definitely sandy. Take a look. So I'm going out. I can tell there's a section as a little further out that's going to be rocky. You can usually tell when you're at the beach and you look out in the water and you see some dark patches. That usually indicates either rocks or seagrass. Sometimes that dark patch is seagrass. But as you see here, where I am, this little piece, nice and sandy. Not deep, water just about reaching to my, well, below my waist. Reaching below my waist. But oh goodness gracious, it is nice and warm. Boy, this water is warm this morning. And I didn't come for any deep swimming. I came just to soak in the water, to dip down and relax. And this is a good spot for that. Actually, I can tell as well that in front of the hotel, that's the Coronado where I stayed when I was, I think 17 or 18 years old. Maybe I was 19, but not older than 19. That's the Coronado, and you see in front of it are the fishing boats. So if you don't mind bathing in between fishing boats, from here I can immediately see that it's sandy there. There's no question about it, it's sandy at that point. So if you want to go down there, park here and just walk down, bathe in front of the hotel, you can tell that that is definitely sandy. But overall, for bathing in the middle, this stretch nearer the hotel, from what I've seen this morning, is certainly better, less rocky. The other end, water is not equally nice, but the sandy part is very close to the shore, and as you walk out, it gets rocky at the bottom. So I'm signing out for sure this time, because I'm now just going to soak in this water. I have a little 15 minutes before I head back. The others didn't want to get out of their bed. Well, I shouldn't say they didn't want to get out of their bed. They tend to just lie there in the bed. And I am one that I'm up, trying to find something to do. So I came by myself this morning to test out here and show you what it's like. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. And at the end here you will see some other videos of different places that I have been around the Caribbean and different outdoor adventures. Select one and enjoy it.